It's a hot day for baseball here at Kingsway Regional High School as Mullica Hill takes on Harrison Township. I'm Jake Clark, joined by Brian McLernon of JBB Broadcasting. And Brian, we should have a good one on hand here today.
Yeah, we saw Mullica Hill go at it just a couple days ago. They won 6-5 versus Brooklawn Blue in a very tight matchup. That was on Monday, June 24th. A.J. Ward had a 2 RBI single in the second that started off the game. But then Cole Nacarelli had an RBI single in the second. Then Zach Bragg was 1 for 2 with a go-ahead 3 RBI double in the top of the 7th inning. That ultimately decided things. And Shuba, who is a pitcher for Mullica Hill already, we saw him. He allowed 3 runs on 4 hits already, so we've seen the stuff from him. In terms of Harrison Township, they're a group of young players, mainly from Clearview varsity last year, 15-11-1 as their record. They lost to Shawnee in the South Jersey Group 3 semifinal. Some standout players for them is Connor Zwan, who is number 2 from Harrison, a .314 average, 22 hits, 9 stolen bases, and 70 at-bats last season. Also a rising senior coming from the class of 2025. And then there's Pat Jurgen, number 16 from Harrison. He batted .310 with 26 hits and 27 runs batted in 84 at-bats. He's a rising junior coming from the class of 2026. So, Jake, as you said, should be a fun one here this afternoon.
Yes, we saw Mullica Hill on Monday, June 24th, 2024. Haven't seen Harrison Township yet this year. Should be a good game. Harrison Township, a team of a lot of underclassmen from Clearview, so they should be good for years to come, as it looks like the ground rules is over.
Yeah, and Brooklawn Blue, a very similar team. A lot of them were a lot younger, looked to be a mix of sophomores and juniors, and we kind of saw them be competitive with Mullica Hill through and through. Mullica Hill ended up being the victors in that game, but they were in it for the majority of the game. But it was that 3 RBI double in the 7th from Zach Bragg that ultimately decided things. We'll see if Harrison Township can compete with Mullica Hill here today.
On the bump for Mullica Hill today is Matt Kelly, a Washington Township graduate this past year. Pitched in 6.1 innings for the Minutemen, had 4 strikeouts.
ERA seems to be a little bit up there on that pitching staff, an 8.84.
And on the other side of things for Harrison Township, on the bump is Ben Doney, who is a part of the class of 2026. So again, one of those underclassmen that will be pitching for Harrison Township today. Doney goes out to the bullpen. So Mullica Hill breaks the huddle. For the visiting Harrison Township team, starting in center field is Luke Andres, followed by Connor O'Mara in the 2 spot. He'll be playing right field. Pat Jurgen, the designated hitter, as we mentioned before, one of their standout players, followed by Alex Musenberger, a Clearview 2026 player. He's at second base today. Josh Jurgen, the brother, I would assume, of Pat Jurgen. He's playing first base today, followed by Braden Kuhl at short. Aaron Klum at third base on the hot corner. Behind the dish for Harrison Township is Caden Hummel, followed by Alex Salemna playing left field. And on the bump, as we mentioned earlier, Ben Doney for this visiting Harrison Township team. Matt Kelly on the hill. And the home starters for Mullica Hill leading things off, playing center field, is Gavin McCaffrey, followed by Brendan Lockery, who's designated hitting today. A.J. Palumbo batting third, playing third base. Behind the dish, Zach Bragg batting fourth. Enrico Tufano playing first base. He's hitting fifth. Matt McNaughty playing right field today. He's batting sixth. Shuba, who pitched in the previous game on Monday, he's at second base. Chris Wolf in left field. And Rob Lagarina rounding things out at the 9 spot, playing shortstop today for Mullica Hill.
And Matt Kelly will be on the bump for Mullica Hill as well. Excited to see him pitch in this one.
Throw down from Bragg. Comes to the mound, and we are just about ready for first pitch.
A little humid out here today. Sun shining, but still a gorgeous day for some baseball.
Absolutely. Beautiful day. The sun is shining. No rain in sight until later. It's 92 here in Swedesboro at Kingsway Regional High School. Sun's supposed to set around 8:33 p.m., so plenty of time. First pitch coming at 5:47. Here's Kelly on the bump. Fires in a strike. Andreas leading off for Clearview. He had 10 stolen bases for the Pioneers this past year. Strike two. Kelly ahead in the count, 0-2.
Nice job of mixing in that breaking pitch, just trying to see your repertoire get across.
Swing and a miss, and Kelly records his first K of the day, 1 down.
Can't have much better of a start right there. A 3-pitch strikeout to start the day. Used a fastball to start it out and then whipped out one of his breaking pitches and a fastball to end it.
In the box now, Connor O'Mara. So he takes a ball. Kelly gets set on the hill. Takes a breath in his windup. The pitch is fouled back. 1-1 the count. And when we say the hill, Brian, we're not kidding. That mound is very elevated here at Kingsway.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, compared to the mound we saw a couple days ago, this one very high up there.
Pitch is driven to right field. And that one is caught for the second out of the inning.
It's a nice play out there in right, able to reach out, make the catch along the right field line. Not an easy play, but.
So McNaughty on the put out. There are 2 away here for Pat Jurgen, the designated hitter for Harrison Township. Jurgen hit .310 in his sophomore season with 26 hits, 27 RBIs, and 84 at-bats for the Clearview Pioneers. Pitch for Kelly is a called strike. Kelly set, delivers. Another strike called on the outside part of the plate. It's 0-2.
He's pounding the zone here early. Love to see that from your starter here in the first inning if you're Mullica Hill.
Kelly in the driver's seat in this count. 0-2. The wind and the pitch. Just outside, 1-2.
Good miss right there by Kelly. We'll see if he can rebound here on this 1-2 pitch.
The 1-2 on the way. It's a curve on a swing and a miss, and Kelly goes 1-2-3 in the top half of the first. Score still knotted up at 0. We'll be back in the bottom half of the first after this. Bottom half of the first here on JBB Broadcasting after a dominant top of the first from Matt Kelly, who went 3 up, 3 down. We'll have to see how Mullica Hill fares at bat now.
Yeah, Kelly with 2 strikeouts in the inning, also a lot of fly out to right. Pretty easy top of the first for him, and we'll see what Mullica Hill can do to respond offensively.
Leading off is the center fielder Gavin McCaffrey, a Kingsway graduate. Hit just under 300 in his senior season, 293 with 24 hits, 3 doubles, and 82 at-bats.
McCaffrey playing a very good defensive center field in that game against Brooklawn Blue a couple days ago.
So McCaffrey digs in. Doney set on the hill. First pitch is foul down the third base line.
Like seeing McCaffrey swing first pitch right there, just trying to get an idea of how the fastball is going to look out of the hands, and looks like right there, he's reading it well.
Doney set and fires. Called strike 2 on the outer half. The 0-2 on the way is upstairs, 1-2. Good purpose pitch there from Doney. Changes the eye level. Now he's set, kicks and fires. That one down low, and it's evened up at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You know, trying to shoot the fastball upstairs and then quickly change it to the breaking ball in the dirt. Nice job of McCaffrey reading it well, both up and down.
Doney kicks and fires. That one is swung and driven out to right center field. And that one's down. McCaffrey on his horse. He's digging for 2. And a leadoff double for Gavin McCaffrey. Sets Mullica Hill up with a runner in scoring position. Just one batter into this game.
A nice opposite field stroke there for McCaffrey, able to find the right center field gap. And then was able to force the throw to be a little offline. Able to snag a leadoff double, put Mullica Hill in a good spot.
Here's Brendan Lockery out of West Effort. He takes a ball on the outer part of the plate. On Monday against Brooklawn Blue, we saw Lockery out in right field, but today he's the DH. Doney fires. That one driven on the ground towards short. Bobbled. And he is out at first on a bang play. Nice job there from the shortstop to recover and record out number 1.
Kind of wish we had replay over here because that was a really close play at first base, but a nice job after bobbling it originally for them to get the out at first and not allow McCaffrey to advance from second base.
A.J. Palumbo steps in now. Clearview graduate. He takes the first pitch low for a ball.
McCaffrey getting a decent lead over there at second base, so I'm sure he's hoping for, if it's a ground ball, to kind of sneak through. Hopefully he can score on a potential base hit.
Pitch is outside now, 2-0 the count. Doney looks in, gets the sign. Set on the rubber and fires. Pitch down in the dirt, 3-0 count now.
Not hating the misses here from Doney, but he's definitely going to have to find the strike zone if he wants to battle back in this at bat. Not allow 2 runners on here early.
Strike in there on the upper inside part of the plate. Doney set to deliver the 3-1. McCaffrey takes off. That one fouled down the third base line. Count is filled up now at 3-2.
Like seeing McCaffrey be aggressive on the base paths, just maybe trying to force a throw down, maybe force mistakes. We already saw some mistakes being forced in that game between Mullica Hill and Brooklawn Blue that eventually led to a run being scored. Mullica Hill looking to maybe do the same here against Harrison Township.
Pitch is upstairs and Palumbo draws a walk. First and second now for Zach Bragg.
It was a good job there by Doney to battle back after being down in the count 3-0, but unfortunately forces a walk. I mean, the best thing you can look at now is that you have a force out at pretty much any bag.
Bragg with that 3 RBI double against Brooklawn Blue in the 7th inning. Doney steps off.
Yeah, he's definitely a batter you're going to have to look out for if you're Harrison Township, especially with these 2 runners on early. He could do some damage.
Doney set to deliver. Looks at McCaffrey. Pitch comes in, it's upstairs. Bragg, a Kingsway graduate, hit an impressive 386 and 70 at-bats for the Dragons. Swings and sends that one to left center field. McCaffrey on his horse. He's being waved home. And McCaffrey is up easy. Mullica Hill with an early 1-0 lead from an RBI single from Zach Bragg.
Zach Bragg just doing it all yet again. He had that 3 RBI double in the 7th against Brooklawn Blue in the last game, and he strikes first here for Mullica Hill with an RBI single out to left. Good stuff from Bragg to give Mullica Hill an early lead.
So already 1-0 in this first inning. 1 away here in the bottom of the first for Enrico Tufano out of St. Joe's Prep in Pennsylvania. Doney set and delivers. Pitch high, ball 1. Doney set and delivers. Runner goes for second, and they get it right back to Doney, so it's a stolen base there for Zach Bragg.
Nice job by Bragg there, able to take second base. Now a base hit could potentially score 2 more runs.
Pitch driven to short. That one caught for the out, but drives and a run, so 2 away. But Tufano picks up an RBI.
Yeah, still able to be productive. Obviously, not going to get on the base pass. He does record the first out of the half inning, but still able to drive in a run and make it 2-0.
Runner on third now for Matt McNaughty. Called strike on the outside corner. McNaughty played his high school ball at Camden Catholic. Pitch upstairs, count even at 1s. A .433 average with 29 hits and 24 RBIs for McNaughty and just 67 at-bats. He swings and misses there, now 1-2. Time called by McNaughty.
Going to be productive here, potentially get a 2-out RBI.
1-2 on the way. Pitch down in the dirt, but a great block there.
Yeah, Jake, I'm sure you know how that's got to feel being a former catcher.
Especially with a decent-sized backstop here at Kingsway. That block is important. Saves a run. Pitch inside, fills up the count at 3-2. Three-two on the way from Doney. Swings and fouls that one off.
Nice way to fight things off here, stay alive in this at bat.
So we'll do it again, 3-2, set, and on the way. That one is grounded to second. And you can write it 4-3 in the scorebook as that ends the first inning, but not before Mullica Hill scores 2. So 2-0, Mullica Hill leads after 1. Top half of the second about to get underway here at Kingsway Regional High School. Mullica Hill taking on Harrison Township. Up to the plate for Harrison Township, Alex Musenberger, who hit .289 in his sophomore year at Clearview. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Musenberger. Like that name. Not as good of a name as Guy, but I'll give Musenberger a close second. You know, big shout out to Guy Lynham. 3 walks and a triple. Got to commend him for that.
Pitch upstairs called a strike. Now evens the count at 1.
Yeah, we saw Guy Lynham play for Brooklawn Blue. Head coach was named Guy as well.
Spinner down low. It's 2-1.
Have that Guy jeans.
Musenberger ready. Way high there. Now it's 3-1. Pitch is driven to left field. Going back on it, and it drops at the wall. And so a stand-up double for Alex Musenberger to lead off this inning.
Yeah, nice stroke by Musenberger, sending that one out to deep left field and turning around the left fielder for Mullica Hill. Just hitting off the top of the wall. And that puts Harrison Township in a good spot to bounce back, already trailing 2-0 here early.
Chris Wolf just couldn't track that one down. Good swing there from Musenberger. And Kelly, who had a good first inning, gives up his first hit of the day.
Yeah, 1-2-3 in that first inning, a fly out and 2 Ks. Now gives up a leadoff double. See if he could bounce back.
Josh Jurgen in the box for Harrison Township with nobody out. That pitch is fouled back. 1-1 the count. Kelly set and fires. Pitch high, 2-1. Harrison Township with a good opportunity here. And that one down low gets away. Musenberger to third. No throw. So now just 90 feet away to get Harrison Township on the board.
And now at this point, you don't necessarily need a base hit to score the run, so pretty much any ball put in play should score it unless it's a weak ground ball or so.
That pitch fouled. 3-2 the count now to Josh Jurgen. So Kelly in the windup. Kicks, and the pitch is inside, ball 4, so Josh Jurgen draws a walk. We got runners at the corners with nobody away.
Yeah, one inning you go 1-2-3, and now the next inning you got runners at the corners with nobody out, so definitely curious to see how Mullica Hill could try and get out of this, and we'll see if Harrison Township can put their first run or two on the board.
Braden Cool steps into the box. We want to talk about cool names. That's definitely got to be up there as he takes a ball.
But is it as good as Guy Lynham?
Guy is definitely a cool name. But cool also has to be pretty cool. We'll put him in the top 3.
Yeah, we'll put him up there.
Swings at a pitch up at the letters, and that
I
one
almost got it.
came down right near the announcer's table. Count even at 1. Kelly with the spinner gets a swing and miss, now 1-2.
Ball took a nice bounce off the pole and almost landed right in my hands, but just missed me a little bit.
That ball almost got me. I didn't realize it was that close.
Yeah, we don't need our announcer guy getting a concussion 2 games into our JBB broadcasting tenure.
Another ball fouled back. One, 2 on the way. And that's a swing and a miss. Kelly's 3rd punch out on the day for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, it's a great job there by Kelly. Now runners at the corners, 1 down, could potentially turn a double play here and escape the inning unscathed. But Harrison Township going to have to hopefully drive in at least 1 with a runner at third base.
Pitch downstairs, blocked up by Bragg. No advancement from Jurgen. As Aaron Klum in the box now for Harrison Township. One 0 on the way. Downstairs and outside, it's 2-0. Two nothing Mullica Hill, but Harrison Township with a good opportunity to score here as runners are on the corners with 1 away. That pitch downstairs, now 3-0 to Klum.
And Kelly was mixing in his fastball and his breaking pitch pretty well in that first inning. Obviously didn't see the biggest sample size, but right here, Harrison Township players looking to read it a lot better this time around.
Fires a fastball in for a strike. And so Klum draws a walk to load up the bases.
Looks like they're going to give Kelly a little talking to. Just trying to communicate something out there to him with the bases loaded.
Shortstop Rob Lagarina comes out to talk to Matt Kelly.
We saw a lot of bases loaded opportunities for both teams in that game on Monday. Sometimes the opportunities were squandered, but other times they were not. And we saw that with Zach Bragg's 3 RBI double, which we've talked about already a lot.
First pitch is a ball to Caden Hummel, the catcher for Harrison Township. Has a chance to drive in a couple runs with the bases loaded and 1 away in the top half of the second. It's Kelly from the windup kicks and fires. And there's a strike to even the count at 1s. Swing and a miss, and now Kelly in the driver's seat, 1-2.
Yeah, and that's what I like to see, pumping the zone with his fastball and then using that slider to try and get some missing matches with the eye level a little bit.
And a called strike 3. Curveball froze him for the second out of the inning.
That's a beautiful pitch there from Kelly, able to freeze him up. And now you got 2 down, bases still juiced, and could potentially get out of this inning unscathed.
Alex Salmonella in the box now. Called strike on the outer part of the plate. Salamena trying to drive in a couple runs for Harrison Township. That curveball does not find the zone. 1-1 the count now. Another strike on the outside part of the plate. It's 1-2.
Harrison Township taking a lot of these pitches and allowing Kelly to really get back into these counts. And they were starting off aggressive early. Now they're playing a little more conservative here with these at-bats.
Pitch misses down low. Great block there by Bragg.
And again, Jake, as you mentioned, this backstop is very deep, especially compared to where we broadcasted earlier in the week at Joe Barth. This backstop a lot deeper. Pass ball definitely scoring a run here at this field.
2-2 on the way from Kelly. Misses outside. Count filled up now at 3-2.
Huge pitch right here for both sides. A walk scores a run. A strike ends the inning.
Runners on the move. 3-2 is driven and caught at second base. So a nice grab there from Shuba to end the inning. Harrison Township leaves 3 stranded in the top of the second with the score 2-0 Mullica Hill. Top of the third, Mullica Hill leads this one 5-0. After a good 3-run second inning. All runs scoring with 2 outs.
Yeah, it all started with they had 2 on and a pass ball that allowed both runners to advance into scoring position, which then allowed eventually those 2 runners to score and another one at that. So very productive inning for Mullica Hill, and now all they really want now is a easy inning for Kelly.
That one fouled down the third base line. Gio Marinucci frustrated.
And the thing I like about Mullica Hill as well, they're making Bendoni work out there on the mound, getting his pitch count up there, and so far they're definitely in the driver's seat, both offensively and pitching-wise.
Marinucci calls time. Now steps back in. Kelly in his windup and fires. Pitch upstairs, misses for a ball. Pitch on the way from Kelly, and that gets him. So Marinucci gets on with a hit by pitch to start the inning for Harrison Township.
Definitely a good start right there. I mean, obviously not the exact way you picture a guy getting on, but got your leadoff runner on, could get something going here.
Back to the top of the order for Harrison Township. Luke Andres steps in, takes a ball inside. Andres, a rising senior at Clearview next year, takes another ball, 2-0. Kelly set on the rubber, picks off to first. Marinucci back in time. Kelly's pitch is driven to right field, and that one is caught for the first out of the inning. Nice play by McNaughty there to run in and track that one down. His second put out of the day.
Yeah, he's looked good out there in right field. Here to start, we already saw a nice play by him back in the first inning.
Another hit batter for Kelly, so first and second with one away in the top of the third.
It doesn't look like his curveball's breaking the way he wants it to, and so far it hasn't been his best friend here in this top half of the inning, and he's already hit 2 batters, and now Harrison Township looking to capitalize after getting their first 2 runners on.
Down 5-0 with Pat Jurgen, the designated hitter in the box. Takes a pitch outside, 1-0. Here's Kelly, kicks and delivers, misses low. 2-0 to Jurgen. (2-0) from Kelly. That one fouled away by Jurgen. It's 2-1. Jurgen with a big swing there. He's definitely looking for some power, trying to drive in Harrison Township's first run of the game.
Yeah, and what they don't want is a ground ball, because that could easily force a double play and kind of get Mullica Hill right back into it.
And they try and pick him off. They've got Marinucci in a rundown. Kelly to third. Palumbo the tag, and he is out. So a nice pickoff there from Kelly for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, it's a nice move, just trying to run right back at him and not trying to force any errant throws. Made it look pretty easy out there, and just like that, they have one down.
Still a runner in scoring position as O'Mara advanced. There's a foul ball.
Heard a little frustration in that Harrison Township dugout. That's pretty much how the game has gone for them up to this point, if you want to sum it up.
2-2 count with 2 away to Jurgen. He fouls that one off, but it's caught by Bragg behind the plate, so a strikeout to end the inning. Mullica Hill still leads 5-0. We'll be right back for the bottom of the third. Sun behind the clouds for the bottom of the third. As that's a relief, it cools us down out here on a hot summer day at Kingsway Regional High School.
Yeah, when this game started, I thought we would probably die out here of heat stroke, but thankfully, sun's kind of gone away at least a little bit. Got some shade. There was a nice breeze earlier, so we're thriving, we're living. We got some waters out here. They might not be cold, but we still got them, keeping our voices fresh, you know.
Enrico Tufano digs in to start the bottom of the third. Takes a strike low in the zone, 0-1. Still 91 degrees even with the breeze and the shade. As there's a shot out into right center, so Tufano picks up his first hit of the day.
And Mullica Hill just reading him well so far. I mean, picking up base knocks pretty much everywhere around the field. Deep left, right center field. They're finding any parts of the grass they can out there.
The lefty Matt McNaughty steps in, swings, and misses there for strike one. So here's Doney, kicks and delivers, misses low, nice stop by Caden Hummel behind the plate. Count even at 1-1.
Doney right here definitely going to need some sort of a double play or at least a ground ball to force it out here His pitch count's definitely creeping up.
That one fouled away. It's 1-2.
Definitely looking for a nice quick inning here, because the first two of his day have not been very quick.
There's a ground ball that sneaks through. And now first and second with nobody away for Mullica Hill.
And he got the ground ball he wanted, just kind of found a way to sneak on through, and would not shock me if that ends his day.
So a mound visit here for Harrison Township. They want to talk a couple things over.
Looks like they're going to keep him out there. Want to see how he does in this situation. 2 on, nobody out. And again, he got the ground ball he wanted, just snuck on right through between first and second. That just shows how good Mullica Hill is offensively, reading his pitch as well and just finding the gaps. They're doing it all offensively.
Evan Schuba in the box now for Mullica Hill with no one away. Takes a pitch way upstairs. Schuba walked in his first at bat and then was picked off at first base. Nice move by Doney. That one driven to center field. He's under it. Runner tags, decides to put the brakes on and go back to second. So runners stay put. 1 away now for Harrison Township.
Nice job by trying to send it out to the outfield, try and move the runners, but a nice job of not trying to run into an out. Better safe than sorry if you're Mullica Hill with this huge lead.
Chris Wolf up to bat now for Mullica Hill. The lefty loads up, swings and drives that one out to right field. That ball is caught for the second out of the inning. Tufano tags, and he is upstanding. So runners on the corners for Mullica Hill with 2 away for Rob Lagarina. That ball by Wolf smoked just right at the right fielder. Lagarina walked and scored his first time up. He pops this one up. Long run for the right fielder. He's not going to get there. Long run for Connor O'Mara. He couldn't grab that one. Gives Lagarina some new life here.
I mean, luckily there, Harrison Township, that was going to be a foul ball, because that could have definitely been trouble right there if that were to find fair ground.
Pitch from Doney on the way. That one is skied to left field. That one is down. Huge hit there for Lagarina. Mignotti goes around third and scores. Lagarina tripped over second base, but a 2-out, 2 RBI double for Rob Lagarina extends the lead for Mullica Hill.
And that's the story for Mullica Hill, how they capitalize with 2 outs and runners on base. They've been doing that a lot here today. They scored all 3 of their runs in the last inning with 2 outs, and they scored 2 more here with 2 outs. As they now lead 7-0, their at-bats have been very productive here today.
That ball was almost put out of here by Lagarina. Here's McCaffrey back at the top of the order for Mullica Hill. He's 2 for 2 today. Grounds that one to third. And that one ends the inning. Mullica Hill adds on 2 more in the third inning. It's 7-0. 7-0 Mullica Hill after 3. There's another 2-out rally for the home team as they add 2 more to their tally. Matt Kelly looking to shut things down on the hill for Mullica Hill. Fires in a strike, gets ahead in the count 0-1.
In Harrison Township, a lot of work for them to do, especially in this inning, if they want to try and creep themselves back into this ball game.
That one skied up. Palumbo is there, squeezes it, almost lost it for a second, but one away.
My dad always stresses when you're in the infield, or pretty much wherever you are, use 2 hands when you're catching pop-ups, because no matter how fancy you want to look, it could make you look stupid at the end of the day.
Looks like Kelly wants a new ball.
Yeah, but again, a lot of work for Mullica Hill, or excuse me, a lot of work for Harrison Township to do here if they want to creep their way in. They had 2 runners on with nobody out in the last half inning. Obviously, both those hitters being hit, but unfortunately, their first out was recorded on the base paths with getting into a rundown. And that pretty much became a summation of how their production has been today offensively.
Josh Jurgen steps in, trying to turn things around for Harrison Township with 1 away. He fouls this one out of play.
And when they do get on the baseball, they're hitting it pretty well. It's just not getting a lot of runners in scoring position, and when they do, just haven't been able to be productive at the plate.
Kelly turns on the rubber. And that pitch behind Jurgen. He's lost control of that curveball, which was one of his better pitches through the first 2 to 3 innings of this game.
Yeah, it was looking good early. He was mixing in the fastball and the curveball pretty well, but obviously within this last inning and a half or so, he's kind of lost it a little bit.
Fastball upstairs, now 2-1. Jurgen awaits the 2-1 from Kelly. That one fouled Jurgen very early there. 2-2 the count. And that one gets Jurgen. So Jurgen gets on with a hit by pitch to start the base runners for Harrison Township. 1 on and 1 away now for Braden Kuhl. Pitch misses away. 1-0 to Kuhl now. Kelly kicks, fires, swing and a miss, 1-1.
Nice bounce back pitch right there. His misses were seeming to get a little wild there, but a nice pitch to even up the count here. It's cool.
Tries to get Jurgen at first base there, but he's back safely. Pitch was in for a strike, so 1-2 to Braden Kuhl. Kelly kicks, fires. This one fouled away. over our heads here at the broadcast table. But Cool fights it off and stays alive.
Lost track of that one for a second. I was really hoping it wasn't coming right towards us. We almost already had that happen earlier.
I didn't see that ball until it almost hit me out of the corner of my eye earlier in this one.
It's okay. I would have saved you.
Pitch way upstairs. 2-2 to Cool. One away here in the top half of the fourth. Pitch misses in the dirt. Count filled up now, 3-2. (3-2) with one away. As Kelly gets set and delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Jurgen's safe at first base, but Kelly records another strikeout for the second out of the inning.
You're just blowing it right by him. Making it too easy right there. Now 2 out with a runner on.
2 away for Aaron Klum. He drew a walk in his first plate appearance. Takes the ball outside, 1-0. Klum was a freshman at Clearview last year. So a rising sophomore. And this Harrison Township team, as we talked about in the pregame, is very young compared to this Mullica Hill squad. 2-0 now.
Yeah, as we talked about Harrison Township, a very young team. Kind of just like Brooklawn Blue that we covered a couple days ago.
Kelly misses high and in. 3-0 to Klum.
A lot of people mixed within the classes of 2026 and 2027. A couple 2025 guys in there as well.
3-0 on the way. And a 4-pitch walk there for Aaron Klum. Coach Scott Hamel heads out to the mound now to talk to Matt Kelly. Mullica Hill with 2 away here in the top half of the fourth, but 2 on for Harrison Township. And Caden Hummel.
Yeah, this at-bat's going to be big for Harrison Township if they want to find any way of creeping right back into this game. They're going to have to be productive with 2 outs, just like Mullica Hill, who've scored a lot of runs here today with 2 outs. See if Harrison Township could do the same.
So Hummel digs in. Ball is put back in play. 2 on and 2 out for Harrison Township. Pitch misses high, 1-0. Kelly's control in this fourth inning seems to be a bit shaky compared to the first 3. As another pitch misses upstairs, it's 2-0.
Yeah, a lot of wild misses from Kelly here in this inning. Hopefully he can bounce back here for his squad and send Harrison Township packing again.
Hummel with a 2-0 count. Takes at the knees, a called strike. Good pitch there from Matt Kelly.
Yeah, Kelly looking to just get right back into this count. Able to find his zone again, looking to do so here with this 2-1.
Another pitch low in the zone, gets a swing and miss for a 2-2 count. 2-2 on the way from Kelly. That one driven to left field, and it lands foul. Good swing there from Hummel, but just foul down the left field line.
That one just a couple feet away from driving in the first run of the game for Harrison Township. Trying to just use the quick hand movement, trying to drive it down the line.
Kelly fires another one. That pitch misses down low. Bragg with another block back behind the plate.
Bragg, a very balanced catcher, both defensively and offensively. He's driven in a run today. He's also been very good behind the dish with a couple nice blocks.
Full count pitch on the way. Runners start to move. That one fouled back. So Hummel lives to see another pitch.
Come on, Maddie.
So we'll do it again, 3-2. Pitch misses upstairs, and now the bases are loaded for Alex Salamena.
Yeah, Harrison Township, one of their first real opportunities with runners in scoring position. They do have 2 outs though, so definitely going to need to be a big at bat here and a huge potential hit for Salamena.
Ryan Murray is a courtesy runner for Hummel at first base. Pitch misses there. Salamena takes a ball. He lined out to second base in his first at bat.
It was a nice defensive play we saw earlier.
Shubas caught that one on a line. Pitch blown by him there, evens the count at 1-1.
Yeah, Kelly's still bringing the heat, even with the fastball moving a lot in the zone. He's still got that velocity to him.
1-1 is well away. 2-1 now to Salamena.
Salamena not doing too bad of a job of watching these pitches go by him, not being trigger happy. Because a walk also does drive in a run here.
That one skied up to short. Lagarina is there. And Kelly finishes 4 innings with no runs after loading up the bases in the top half of the fourth. It's still 7-0 Mullica Hill. 7-0 Mullica Hill leads this one. New arm in for Harrison Township. It's number 19, Luke Andres. So Doney's day is done after 3 innings pitched. 8 hits, 7 runs. Not his best outing.
Yeah, definitely not the outing you're looking for out of him, but now it just comes down to kind of shutting Mullica Hill down in this one and just trying to creep your way back in as the innings progress in the 5th, 6th, and 7th, and hopefully you can get a little closer and hope that your offense can put something together soon.
But give credit where credit is due to Mullica Hill, who did a great job of hitting with 2 outs to manufacture 5 of the 7 runs that they have scored. And now stepping in, subbing into the game for Brendan Lockery is Cole Nacarelli. He watches a pitch outside. Nacarelli with an RBI single against Brooklawn Blue. Andres misses. It's 2-0.
Yeah, that RBI single, that drove in the first run of the game for Mullica Hill, I believe.
2-0 on the way from Andres. That one driven That one all the way back, down, off the fence. So Nacarelli slipped, fell, and he's in there. So even with the extra theatrics, it's a leadoff double for Cole Nacarelli.
That is got to be a sigh of relief for Nacarelli because that ball was absolutely smoked out to deep right. And he thought he could have gotten thrown out at second base after slipping on his way, but still able to get in there. Oh, my goodness.
Digging in now is A.J. Palumbo, who's 1 for 1 with a walk and a double. Andres fires, pitch way outside. That gets by the catcher. And so Nacarelli now advances to third with nobody away.
Another run here for Mullica Hill, just 90 feet away. Now could potentially be thinking about driving in a run with pretty much anything you got here, as long as you put the ball in play.
Palumbo pops this one up and caught by the first baseman, 1 away.
Maybe not that way.
Josh Yergin on the putout there for Harrison Township, and 1 away for Zach Bragg, who was 1 for 2 with a single all the way back in the first inning. Bragg hits a ground ball, gets through, and an RBI single for Zach Bragg. Mullica Hill extends the lead. It's 8-0.
Another multi-ribby day for Zach Bragg. I mean, he's been playing very well in these couple games we've covered here for Mullica Hill. That extends his lead to 8-0.
First baseman Enrico Tufano steps in the box now for Mullica Hill. Pitch misses outside. It's 1-0 to Tufano. 1 for 2 on the day with a single in the third inning. And we have a courtesy runner in the game. It's Joey McDonald. That one crushed to left field. And it is just foul. Had the distance, but on the wrong side of the foul pole.
That is rough.
So a long strike 1 for Andres, and 1-1 the count now to Tufano.
Just a little too early on that one. Because, Jake, as you said, it had the distance to get out of here, but unfortunately just couldn't curve it around that foul pole. We'll see what he does here.
Andres gets set on the rubber. 1-1, delivers, misses, up and away, 2-1. Cooled off by a lot now that the sun is completely behind the clouds. Nice breeze. Misses again, 3-1.
Still a little humid out here, though, because I'm not really feeling much of a breeze right now, but earlier it was nice.
3-1 from Andres. Misses well outside. He tries to nibble after an almost home run from Enrico Tufano, so he'll draw a walk.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted any more parts of that after he saw that pitch be absolutely smoked, so I think he'll take the walk there.
Here's Matt McNaughty, the right fielder. 1 for 2 in this game with a single. Crushes that one the opposite field. McDonald on his horse. He rounds third, coming to the plate, and he'll score with ease. It is 9-0, Mullica Hill.
Nice job to slap that the opposite way for an RBI single. Keeping this train rolling. Now another runner in scoring position here for Mullica Hill, and if that run scores, that'll put double digits for them on the board.
Shuba up at the dish with 2 on and 1 away. Here's the pitch from Andres. Misses upstairs, 1-0. Shuba 0 for 1 with a walk back in the second. And the 1-0 on the way. That one laid in there. Nice swing, and that gets down for a hit for Shuba. So that'll load the bases for Chris Wolf.
And just continue to rake. I mean, don't always have to be extra base hits, but when you're ranking up a couple singles and you're getting runners on, good things will happen. So far, that is shown here for Mullica Hill.
Well outside, Tufano comes breaking for the plate, and he'll stand up and score on a pass ball.
All right, let's go. Hey, lock it down, kid. Come on.
So still 2 runners in scoring position for Mullica Hill for Chris Wolf.
Just choke up a little bit, and it feels really good.
Pitch misses, now 2-0 to Wolf. Thanks for watching this game on JBB Broadcasting. I'm Jay Clark, joined by Brian McLernon. Shout out to Ben Nicholas, operating the camera here today at Kingsway Regional High School. Misses inside. Breaking for the plate is Mignotti, and now it is 11-0 Mullica Hill.
I mean, this is just a very frustrating night for Harrison Township. Pretty much nothing going their way. And Mullica Hill just doing a great job at capitalizing.
Mullica Hill coming out taking care of business, but a good learning experience for a young Harrison Township team as the 3-0 is on the way from Andres. 4-pitch walk for Chris Wolf. Runners on the corners now with 1 away. Hummel wants to talk to his pitcher after the 4-pitch walk. Digging in is Rob Lagarina, who crushed a double in the bottom half of the 3rd.
I mean, we've seen a lot of singles roped by this Mullica Hill team, but they have a power stroke as well. And when they've shut it off, it's been a beauty to watch.
Upstairs for ball 1. So here's the 1-0. That one swung and driven into left center field. That one is caught. Tagging is Shuba, and he'll score, and that'll extend the lead. It's a sac fly for Lagarina. 12-0 Mullica Hill.
It's a good day at the ballpark when you put a dozen on the scoreboard, and Mullica Hill just doing it all here this afternoon.
Wolf stayed at first on the sac fly, so now a runner on first for Gavin McCaffrey, and Wolf advances on the pass ball. McCaffrey 2 for 3 with a double and a single. And now a runner in scoring position for the Kingsway graduate. Upstairs, 2-0. Looking for the perfect pitch, and the 2-0 count is McCaffrey, and that's going to hit him.
Is that ball okay?
So McCaffrey advances on the hit by pitch, and Mullica Hill having some fun in the dugout, being up 12-0.
I mean, how can you not? I mean, They're a darn good ball club. Why not have a little bit of fun?
Mullica Hill has now hit around as Nacarelli digs in for the second time this fourth inning. He doubled in this inning and got all the way to second even after tripping on his own feet. Takes a big swing and a miss for strike one.
Head in. Let's go. Let's go. Trying to hit another one.
Sit back, Cole. Fastball react, kid. Stick to the approach.
Let's go, kid. Same thing as last time. Barrel it. Let's go.
Andre set. Kicks, delivers the 0-1. That one way upstairs, evens the count at 1.
What do you see, Cole? Stick to the approach.
Sorry. I got a little excited.
1-1 to Nacarelli. Is upstairs, 2-1. Two away in the bottom of the fourth. Called strike on the outside corner. It's 2-2. 2-2 on the way from Andres. That one is fouled up and out of play off the top of the visitors' dugout.
So the dugout is okay.
Nacarelli, a rising senior at Washington Township. As he gets set. Awaits the 2-2. Pops one up. And a diving play by the right fielder. What a great catch. So that'll end this fourth inning, but Mullica Hill puts up some more runs on the board. It's 12-0. They lead it over Harrison Township. Lock reset. Kicks, delivers the 0-2. And a called strike three, rung him up. And so that'll do it. Mullica Hill wins this one in 5 innings, 12-0 over Harrison Township.
You can't have a better day if you're Mullica Hill. Putting up a dozen on the scoreboard, great pitching performance all around from your staff. I mean, as you said, Jake, Harrison Township is going to have to use this as a learning experience, being a very young squad. Just going to have to see what they did well and what they did not, kind of improve upon it and take that into their next game.
So Mullica Hill puts up a dozen on the scoreboard. They win this one 12-0 here at Kingsway Regional High School. Matt Kelly on the hill to start the game. Went 4 innings with just 1 hit. And Lockery closes this one out. On the other side of things, Doney has handed the loss with Andres coming in to relieve him. 12-0 your final score. Mullica Hill victorious. I'm Jake Clark, joined by Brian McLernon here on JBB Broadcasting. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Welcome back to JBB Broadcasting. I'm Jake Clark, joined here by catcher Zach Brigg, who went 2 for 3 today. Zach, what went right for the team coming out winning 12-0 against Harrison Township?
Today we just swung early, we were aggressive, didn't really get behind at all, and we hit the ball all over the place today.
And you yourself have had a great week with a 3 RBI double against Brooklyn Blue on Monday, and then today picking up 2 hits. What's been going right for you? How well have you been seeing the ball?
I've been seeing it pretty well. I'm just trying to stay aggressive. I like swinging at the first pitch. Just the first one in there, trying to fall behind.
And then you're committed to play at Chestnut Hill. This is great reps for trying to get in there next season. What is your future ambitions for your freshman season at Chestnut Hill?
Freshman year, I look to crack the lineup freshman year, see if I can get in there. Hopefully, if I keep playing like this, just keep being myself, I should be able to. So,
thanks for coming on with us, Zach. Great game today.
thank you.
So that'll do it for us here on JBB Broadcasting. I'm Jake Clark, and as always, tune in.